Have you ever felt like the universe was pulling you towards something even when you had no idea what it was? I sure did. All my life I was bound by religious dogma, told what to believe, how to act, and what to stay away from. But deep down, I always knew there was more. Something beyond what I was being told. Something that was calling me. I grew up in different religious environments: Baptist, Jehovah's Witness, and Islam. They all had one thing in common: rules. I was always told what I should believe, but there was something inside me that didn't quite fit into any of them. I always had this curiosity about the unknown, and I'd hear stories about the Geechee and the roots and how people could manipulate energy, put the gibbies on people. My mom even said I had a magnetism that drew women toward me. And as I got older, I started using that gift. Little did I know, that was just the beginning. Fast forward to 2022, I met this cool cat from South Carolina while I was working in Denver. We hit it off, not just because we were both from the East Coast, but there was something deeper there. He got a managerial job and suggested I join him, so I rented a room from him, but I had no idea that this decision would take me down a very dark path. Turns out the other roommates were involved in Luciferian worship and dark mirror magic. The female roommate openly bragged about worshipping Lucifer, Hecate, and Lilith. I didn't take it seriously at first. I mean, how could I? I was a Muslim at the time, so I figured I was protected. But the more time I spent there, the more I started noticing strange things. She began tampering with my energy, trying to control my spirit. She had my birth date, and she would constantly go to tarot readers asking about me. Then things started to escalate. She'd say things like, "I asked Lucifer to bring you here." And at first I thought she was just playing games. But deep down, I knew something was off. They had clearly realized who I was, and I felt them siphoning my energy. And here's the crazy part, it all triggered my spiritual awakening. I began unlocking abilities I didn't even believe in until they began unfolding inside me. I started seeing things in the spirit realm, creating visions, and she'd run out of her room asking, "Do you see those eyes?" But I wasn't going to admit it. I was the one creating those images. Soon enough I realized, this wasn't just some weird coincidence. I was in the middle of a spiritual war. Dark forces were trying to destroy my confidence, my sense of self, and make me doubt everything about who I was. They even began attacking me through my birth chart. That's when I started learning about my chart, how to protect myself, and navigate the energies. I knew then that I was on the side of the Most High, and this battle wasn't over. I had this moment where I thought to myself, what if I used the gift my mom always said I had, the one that attracts women, but this time, use it to attract the universe itself? It was then that I moved out. I knew the female roommate was connected to the darkness and I had a higher purpose to fulfill. That's when I stumbled upon an Egyptian oracle deck, and that's where my journey truly began. I started receiving downloads, deep spiritual insights, and everything clicked. I was being guided to create something much bigger. Now I sit in the center of the cosmic realm, surrounded by celestial beings waging war against the dark forces that oppose mankind. And tarot? It became my weapon. I realized that dark magicians were using tarot to manipulate people's destinies, but I knew I could use it differently. I could use it to empower, to awaken, to reveal truth. That's why I'm creating my own deck now, one that's downloaded straight from the divine. The awakened are here, and we're not going anywhere. If you feel that calling, if you've ever felt pulled toward tarot, or if you've been through your own spiritual warfare, remember this: the light always overcomes the darkness. And if you're ready to tap into your own power, let me know. The war is on, and the awakened have arrived.